Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you can hear me. The air conditioner's on. But today I wanted to update you guys. This is month 2 where I update you guys on the kids' work. This is for the twins, which they're in 2nd grade. My stuttering. So yeah, let's get started. I also want to let you guys know that we have been taking days off every week, just like if we don't feel like doing school, because it's summer and we started in May. So we're pretty ahead with our curriculum. So to me, it doesn't really matter that we miss any days. But we're trying in August to try to do school at least 3 times a week. And then when we hit September, well, August 30th, the first week of September, that's going to be the first week, we're going to start doing school 7 days a week like we always did before. But yep, I just want to show you guys what I have here for the twins, what we're working on. So we're back with chapter books for David. He just finished today his last stories and fables. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, in my last update video for them, that we were taking a break from chapter books and we're going to read other stuff. And they did this, well, both of them did, but David did this reading comprehension workbook, and he also did all the stories inside fables, which I'll show you in a second, which Monique is doing. He picked out his book, which is going to be Flat Stanley's Christmas Adventure, and he'll read 30 minutes a day. He'll finish this in like 2 to 3 days. Yeah. For Monique's reading, she's reading fables, and I don't know if I showed you, but it's just small stories. So like she'll read this one tomorrow, and this one, and this one. So this is what the story looks like. So that's her reading. For language, well, one of our language arts, we have here first language lessons for the well-trained mind, and we are on lesson 66. I'm really enjoying this book, and if I do decide to continue doing homeschool with the kids for 3rd grade, I would definitely pick up for language arts their level 3, because I really like it. This is okay. I would definitely say that this is not my favorite out of all the curriculums that I'm going to be showing you, and that I picked out for the kids. This is my least favorite. It's not bad, it's just, I don't know, it's just not my favorite. I don't really like it. But we're gonna finish it because it's good. What they teach is good here. I just don't like it. So yeah, we are on lesson 47, which is practicing the ER respelling, which is just spelling. They're gonna be doing some spelling, and this is the kids' books. And for math, we're still working through Horizons, and tomorrow will be the kids' first day in working, learning. Well, they know a little bit of multiplication. I taught them the the basics, but this is going to be like their first official day of learning multiplication for their math curriculum. So they'll do this, and then we'll work on some odd numbers, putting months of the year in order, and circling the smallest number. And here I have the teacher's manual, which I don't use the teacher's manual. I just use the answer because it's super easy to teach. And I think that's it. I don't know if I should mention anything else for this update. The kids are doing really good. I don't know if there's anything that they're struggling in that I can say from the top of my head. I remember math for a while was a little bit difficult for them because it was a lot of, 2nd grade really gets deep into subtraction and addition, but they got the hang of it. Math, well, every single subject except language arts is independent because obviously for this I have to read to them, and for this one, like I said, is not the best curriculum for a child to do independently. I'm not a big fan of this curriculum, so I don't put them to do it by themselves, but they do read by themselves, and so I would say that's independently. Math is independent. For time, I do 30 minutes of reading. Well, for fables, sometimes they finish the 3 stories quicker than 30 minutes, so that sometimes doesn't count. But like if they're reading books like this, it's 30 minutes. This takes less than 5 minutes. This takes less than 5. This one right here takes around like 10 minutes, sometimes a little bit less. And math, it takes the longest, sometimes even up to an hour, because Horizons, I don't know if I can show you if it will make sense the way I show you, but sometimes Horizons has like a lot of problems in one page. For example, like this will be for their next lesson, not for tomorrow. This will be for tomorrow, but here you see how many problems they have to do. Like, look at that. All of this they will have to do, and it takes them quite a while to finish. So math sometimes can take up to an hour, sometimes even more than an hour. It really depends on their speed. They're getting a lot better with their speed. It's really rare that they need help with math. I feel like if you're working with Horizons, and you hit like lesson, like on the first book, if you hit lesson, I would say 30, I feel like the child, if your child is good at math, it becomes really, really like easy for them. I feel like the reason why I like Horizon so much is because they review so much. It's not a mastery book, it's spiral, but it spirals back over and over and over for a lot of things. Like, for example, multiplication, they will also do multiplication again the next day, like in this way. And also another thing that I like about Horizons is that it does different ways of teaching. So this is one way that they're going to be doing multiplication, and then this is another one right here, and then up here is another way, and then they have another way down here, and then I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think they take a break. Oh, it's because this is a test. But here's another way of doing multiplication. So the child really masters everything because they don't only do it one way. They do it a bunch of different ways, so the child can really, really get the hang of it and not get bored. Yeah, we're in lesson 56. I don't know how many lessons. The first book has... one second. Okay, the first book has 80 lessons and 8 tests, so 88 lessons in total. If you do a test for it, if you do a test like it was a lesson, then you will have 88 days to finish the first book, and I'm pretty sure like 88 days to finish the book 2. We were going to take a break. I don't know if I mentioned that in my last video, but I decided not to because it just didn't make sense for me to take a break. I feel like if we just finish book 1 and then go straight into book 2, then we can do, other little workbooks to kind of supplement everything that they learn. But I really like the way that Horizons is working. So like I said, if I decide to teach them again next year, I will be using Horizons grade 3 because it's so advanced, but in a way that my kids understand. I guess we can talk a little bit about first language lessons for the well-trained mind. I really enjoy it. It's really easy. I love the poem memorization. I love how they teach grammar. I like the repetition. I feel like my kids learn with repetition, and this repeats a lot. But yeah, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next video.